Here's how I train for aesthetics in 2024. My training has adapted in 2023 and I have seen significant progress in my physique. So here's how I'm currently building my body for aesthetics moving into 2024. First of all, what are the components of an aesthetic physique? Muscular, defined, well-rounded, athletic, and lean. Let's start with resistance training, aka training to build muscle and strength. I train 3 to 4 times a week, focusing on lower body days, upper body days, and full body days. I have found that training less has actually improved my physique quicker. Saying this, I still get my required 15 to 20 sets in per week per muscle group. This is the range I would aim for to be consistently building muscle. Training less also gives your body the recovery it needs, and as we know, the body builds muscle when resting. I found that when I come back to do the same exercise after 3 to 5 days full recovery, I am much stronger. This then leaves room for more reps and ultimately making more gains. So, what exercises do I do? To build my upper body, I mainly do calisthenics and weighted calisthenics. Let's start with the pull exercises that train my back and biceps. Pull-ups. Pull-ups are my favourite exercise as it targets all of the back and hits your biceps too. I mainly stick to compound movements like this as it hits multiple muscles at once and is great for all-round pulling strength and an all-round aesthetic back. Once pull-ups started to feel easier and easier, I added in weighted pull-ups. Weighted pull-ups are just going to add more muscle onto your back and biceps as you are simply pulling more weight. I recommend treating weighted pull-ups like any other machine or weighted exercise in terms of progressive overload. So slowly increase reps and weight over time. This way you will know you are making gains and also see those visible gains as well. Now, even though pull-ups are the one thing I focus on the most, I still do rows. Rows are an easier variation that targets all of your back. However, you can make rows harder by moving your body in different positions. So depending on how many reps I want to try and achieve, I can still use rows for an effective muscle builder. To target my biceps more over my back, I like to do chin-ups and also supinated rows. I add these in at least once a week to switch up from pull-ups and work more biceps over back. Recently, I have been adding in kettlebells to my workouts for more functional strength with a muscle building approach. The exercise I like the most and seems to be helping my physique massively is gorilla rows. This exercise alone is a workout and is great for just building your whole back and biceps. This is because it's just the proper ancestral movement for building mass. Moving on to the push exercises which train my chest, triceps and shoulders. Push-ups. Lots and lots of push-ups. Regular push-ups for the lower chest, shoulders and triceps, decline push-ups for the upper chest, shoulders and triceps, pike press for shoulders and triceps, and diamond push-ups for the triceps. So I could rave on about push-ups till the end of the earth, but for purely aesthetics alone, decline push-ups are the one which has made my physique well-rounded. Having a big upper chest and front delts make your physique look more aesthetic. I will also say that they are probably my favourite type of push-up and I do them all the time. They are slightly harder than the regular push-up, so I can get more out of the movement and make it really effective for muscle growth. Weighted push-ups are another great option for adding extra weight and building extra muscle. I sometimes throw these in, however, I find just doing lots and lots of push-ups in all variations has built my chest to where it is today. The other calisthenics exercise I perform is dips. Dips are another great compound for your chest, triceps and shoulders. I perform dips once a week or less because I find that push-ups alone respond really well to my body and help maintain my aesthetics. To target more of the shoulders, I have been doing kettlebell shoulder press. This is just to get extra load on the shoulders directly. It's also great for the core, but we will go onto that in a second. Before we move on, I will say that my triceps are targeted when I'm doing all these compound pushing movements, especially when I'm doing diamond push-ups. So I don't target triceps directly unless I'm doing really tricep focused dips. Now, if I were to train purely for aesthetics, I would smash side raises and rear delt flies. These two movements feel amazing on the shoulders and will make your shoulders into boulders. However, I have been so obsessed with basic bodyweight movements and functional training that I've prioritized those over building muscle purely for aesthetics. But we all know that looking in the mirror and admiring your own physique is one of the best things ever. So yeah, saying this, I may get back on smashing side delts and rear delts. Anyway, so those are the exercises I use to train my upper body and will be using to build my physique in 2024. Before we move on to legs, I want to talk about how many reps and sets I do to achieve my physique. No matter if it's lower body or upper body, I stick to the ranges of 8 to 20 reps. This is so I'm stimulating muscle growth over endurance and strength. So I'm going to choose the difficulty of an exercise in terms of can I do between 8 and 20 reps. This is why decline push-ups, for example, I may reach 8 to 15 depending on how slow the reps are, how deep I'm going, or if I'm adding weight, work effectively for muscle growth. I will also do each exercise for 3 to 4 sets. Sometimes I throw in some strength work such as low rep weighted pull-ups, which I aim for 3 to 6 reps for around 3 to 5 sets. This is so I can build the amount of muscle building reps I can do, as I will be stronger at the movement, resulting in more growth, more reps and more room for progressive overload. So for each exercise I aim for 8 to 20 reps for 3 to 4 sets. Moving on to legs. So back in early 2023, I didn't think I was going to be able to even do bodyweight squats for health reasons. But as of this year, I have been training legs with weights and it feels amazing. Over the course of 2023, I built up bodyweight leg movements such as squats and lunges into weighted squats and weighted lunges. I also found some massive imbalance in my legs, so I have been working on lots of single leg exercises to eventually get my leg muscle mass even. So as of 2024, I train legs with kettlebells. Squats are amazing for all-round development of the legs, so just like push-ups, I do lots and lots of squats. I also do lots of bodyweight and weighted lunges. This is a simple way of hitting each leg individually. With kettlebells, I can now get creative with offset deadlifts and single leg hamstring work. Doing these exercises are great for building muscle and balancing my physique with upper body and lower body. Recently, I have got really experimental with my leg days, as my priorities are not only building muscle and having aesthetic legs, but mainly having healthy functional joints, which means I won't get injured, I can be in all sorts of flexible positions and be a functional moving athlete. But as you've just seen, I aim for muscle building reps, just in different ways of training. So not your conventional leg press, hamstring curl and quad extension. Your body doesn't know what it's lifting exactly, so that's why resistance training comes in all forms. So for aesthetic legs, lots of squats, lots of lunges and lots of deadlift movements. Now, what makes a physique truly aesthetic is the core. I have found that two things really build my core and show them. The first exercise I recommend and I find works the best is leg raises, knee raises or toes to bar. This movement is essentially the bicep curl for your abs, so I find it really effective. As a tall person, you have to get creative sometimes, but following the principle and the path of lengthening and squeezing your core, you will be working your abs. The second exercise, which has built my core up and really started showing my obliques and more of the abs, is single arm exercises. Honestly, every time I do a single arm exercise, my core is fired up and literally rock solid. So the leaner I get, the more dense and strong my core looks, because that's what stabilizing the core does to your body. If you don't do any single arm exercises, try it out and you'll feel it in your core massively. Okay, great. This is how I train to build muscle and shape my physique to how I want to look. However, what do I do to maintain a lean physique whilst maintaining/building muscle? Cardio. I love my cardio training sessions because they're fun, they're adventurous, over just, sitting on a bike burning calories. I want to be the best athlete I can be, and I want it to show in my physique. So my top 3 cardio workouts I do are running, skipping, and boxing. Running has so many benefits on your physique and health, and that is why I do it. However, being outside, moving your body is very much what your body is designed to do, so your physique is going to adapt to what it's meant to look like, and combining this with resistance training, aka hybrid training, will turn your physique into a lean, muscular, athletic body. So yes, I am prioritising running at the moment. However, boxing and skipping are my two other favourite forms of cardio to keep me lean, athletic, powerful and functional. The other way I like to build muscle and stay lean without doing cardio is by doing supersets and trisets. By doing multiple exercises in a mini circuit style, such as pull-ups, then push-ups, then squats, this works on building muscle but also getting your heart rate up for longer, which is a great way of burning fat and staying/getting lean. Finally, I will say that diet has a massive role in building muscle, getting lean, staying lean, and I've got lots of videos on that and there'll be lots more to come, so subscribe for more. So here's what a standard training split for me looks like at the moment, where I focus on muscle building and also running. I emphasize the rest days as they are where you recover and grow. I would love to train every day, but in the past I have run myself into the ground by overtraining and not actually making massive gains in those periods. So now I stick to 3 to 4 days a week resistance training. And that's how I am training, and I'm going to train for aesthetics in 2024. Before I finish, I would just like to say thank you to everyone who is supporting the journey. We're all in this together and we're here to become the best versions of ourselves. In 2024, I would like to take on some online clients who need guidance with their fitness, their health, workouts, diet, lifestyle, and just becoming the best version of yourself. It's what makes me passionate, it's why I'm making these videos, so I'd love to just keep growing the community. There is lots to be done over the next few years on building this community, but we have to start somewhere. One person at a time. And if that's a bit of you, email me below and we'll have a chat. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Look after your body. Stay healthy. Cheers.